Off the camera. All right, one peeps. Wait until some people load up on a live. As you know, can see the title of the video, of the live. We're in Kingston. You see me? Me, Candy, Jade, and Amanda number 2, not 1010, other Amanda. So wait until some people load in on the live. It's early in the morning. I don't know, I should get up for a long time, but you know, I feel one tension in my head. So I kind of did lie down a little bit to say me I wait until I feel like I wait and I get up. Yeah, so we're supposed to start film over Hellshire Beach 11 o'clock, and then we're supposed to go on Caramark shoot, and then later on that evening we'll go over Spanish Town go shoot, and then tomorrow morning early we'll head out and stop in a Mandeville and do some filming in a Mandeville and then head back to Westmoreland. I have been what of morning Fabian, let's put it like this. A lot of persons might ask the question, or even if they not ask it publicly, but they might think it. And the question that they might ask or think is that why you not shoot in the same location so much? Why so much of the movies you do are done in the same location? And this is the first. I don't think it's the first I address that. It is me saying to travel up and down and use different locations, to come out of a comfort zone, it takes a lot of effort, a lot of money. The logistics itself is difficult. You know me, I say the fact that last week we went to Orchards to shoot. If I had to fit the entire trip and bill, would I probably spend around $70,000 or probably more just to go on different parish to film, because we have to think about accommodation, we have to think about food, we have to think about travel. And it's the same thing with coming to Kingston. We have to think about food, we have to think about accommodation, we have to think about travel. And the fact that I only took care of travel and accommodation, we have to probably spend half of the $70,000. So with that, spending them type of money there, when you don't have it, it's really difficult. And then so we have a company trip, even if somebody have fit the food bill, we still have to buy food yourself, because when we travel, we have to stop and we have to eat because it's a long drive. So with all of that, it really takes a lot, and that is the main reason why we don't travel up and down to film. We try to restrict with movements because it really takes a lot of effort to get it done. And I said this over and over, and a lot of time when you may have conversation with even fire or even may alter reason. I mean, I say a lot of people would not understand how we get what we get done. They might feel like, okay, we make it look easy. We produce a movie every week. Yo, them YouTube make it look easy because them do movie every week. But hold on, my phone I ring. Come tell the people in morning, Danny. Tell the people in morning. Hello? Yeah, man, me tell her, man. Somebody know if she call her. Me tell her. Right? Tell me this morning, me tell her. Make it up, me tell her. So I don't know why she can call her. So yeah, she have to go figure it out. I want to live me the pan, so let me talk to you. All right. Yeah, man. So as already I said, This that we do, it takes a lot. You know me, I say it takes a lot. And we not complain the fact that it takes a lot. We I really give thanks, and we really continually push on, and I make this what we do a reality, in the sense that we keep do what we do, and we just keep pushing on. You know what I say? So it is a great joy for really do what we are doing. And for me personally, I can feel a sense of something great is going to happen. I know the difficulties that we face in regards to making it happen. Um, I know the difficulties. One of the things I have been discussing with especially Alton since week is, I know we've been talking about Netflix, and that's one of the main thing a lot of time when I come on the live I talk about. And for that is, it's not just the fact that me no respect YouTube or me no love YouTube. I love doing YouTube. The fact that I don't have to go through no middleman. Me do the movie them, me post them, people watch them. You had candy? You had or you want hot up somewhere? The fact that I don't have to go through a middleman to post my content, and I've got to on distributor. I just make the movie, put them out, and it work. Candy Fabian, I say hi. So for that, it's a great joy for the YouTube. You know, you don't have to go through no middleman. The only aspect of doing YouTube, to be honest, the only two aspect of it I am not superly excited about is the revenue that generates for the amount of work that we put out, the type of revenue we generate. To really keep this going, it is very hard. And the other aspect is that we have to be making content too often. You know, that's the only two part that is hard, because you guys would have understand and know, so the type of content that we make is not regular stuff. It's not stuff for a man that just take up his phone and him and his wife or him and his girlfriend do a couples channel and then just the editing and just throw it up and it work. This we have to spend time, shoot one scene more than once, ensure say everything turn out as how it should. You know what I say? So it's a hard thing to make these movies, but we make it look easy. That's the only two part. With Netflix now, it's gonna be a little bit different, meaning that we can easily just make all two movies for a year. We can just easily make one 10-part series, one episode for two seasons for 1 year, and it work. We get paid. We will live comfortable. We can even hire more people. We can make an impact as it pertains to doing movies in Jamaica. You know what I say? We can make an impact. We can make a change. We can create a we can create job opportunity for people. So that is some of the reasons I want to try a platform like those, because I want to make an impact in Jamaica. I want to help Jamaicans to better themselves. I want to help young people who them left school, them not have no tertiary education, but yet them have a passion for something that they want to do, which is acting. We can help to develop that, and we can help to nurture and blossom that, and make you become not just a household in Jamaica, but a household internationally. Because if we put out a movie, for example, for Netflix, and somebody watch it, and when them watch it, them see a person like Candy, and them a do a movie in America, and them say, yo, but I love you, Candy, now movie, because she's very good. That is a plus for her again. You know what I said? That's a plus for Jamaica again. So that's my vision and how I look on what we're doing and the direction that we want to take it. But the challenge that we face is money. I say money, I mean not just money to put in a pocket, but an investor. That is what I think I need more than anything else, investor. I need somebody that can come on board and say, I have I have X amount of money, and I see you guys as a startup company, and I want to invest in what you're doing so it can reach to the fullest. Eh, No, not yet. Let's run a live at first. I see it as a startup company. Yeah, put piece of your chicken now for me, bro. You don't put piece of your chicken now for me. Yeah. Yeah, I see it as a startup company where I want it to go to the next level. You know what I say? I want to invest in it. And investing in what we're doing, meaning that investing in it and you're not going to change the vision of where we're going and what we're doing. Because that's the difficulty with a lot of things. A lot of time person come on board and say them want to invest. And when they do invest, it's a sense of them want to change up everything that you're doing. Hello? Hello? Hello, yes. But I think you have wrong number, you know. Yeah, man. So as I said, that's what we're looking for. That we can take it to the next level. Because I put it like this. I know that whether I get help or not, I am going to, or whether somebody invests, yeah, me soon come here. Whether somebody invests or not, you have lotion? Can you have lotion? Give me lotion, okay, lotion, yeah. Yeah, so whether or not somebody come on board and invest, I know that we're going to get where we want to go. It's gonna take longer because with that it's gonna take really a lot of sacrifice. Not that we haven't been making sacrifice throughout the years, but it's gonna take a bigger sacrifice than what we actually have done so far. You know what I say? It's gonna take a big sacrifice, but we are going to do. And for me personally, I have a lot of faith in myself. I have a lot of faith in what we're doing based upon on what we have seen transpired since we had the YouTube, and that is the reason why we continue to push where we are push. You know what I say? Um, I always tell people, and even since we came here and fire attack, I mean, I said to him say, one of the challenge that I have seen is that a lot of people who can help, can invest in what we're doing, they are watching. They see what we are do, and a lot of persons, I think, them are wait until the thing blow up big. Them all say, "Yo, me did believe in a Richard Brown films long time, and a long time me I watch him. Me I watch him from them there, 500 subscriber and da 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 and all the other things people are going to say." But one of the things them all left out the equation, them all left out say, "Yo, me couldn't help when me couldn't help." But as I say, me give thanks for the ones where we helped thus far. You know what I say? It's a pity them never there in the position to really make something big happen, because when we look upon it, persons have helped, persons have contribute to what we're doing, and may appreciate that. You know what I say? May appreciate it. You know what I say? May appreciate it. And one of the things where motivate me, one of the things that motivate me the most to continue to push on in what we're doing is that the great love where we get from people, and not just the great love where we get from people, but when we come a place like Portmore, and we see people literally recognize me, recognize Candy, recognize the son. It tells me that we have a fan base. We have a fan base, man. We definitely have a fan base, and people appreciate we. You know, I say people appreciate what we've been doing, and for the most part of it is that a large portion of people who watch our channel are Jamaicans who live in a Jamaica. You know what I say? And for the large portion of people who watch what we are do, them just have to survive day to day and I try to make life out of the look what them have, them don't have it. So even though they might mean well and want to help and want to contribute, them can't. You know what I say? Them have to live day to day and I try to survive in a one country like Jamaica. We're rough. And we've been I said this before, even the pandemic said Jamaica they were a rough place. You know what I say? They were a rough place and it has gotten rougher. If that one word. Jamaica has gotten harder. It has things have become more expensive, you know, and it's a sad situation. Things have become more difficult financially for not just us who are doing what we are doing. Because if we backtrack a little bit, it was rough financially when we started out, but it has gotten rougher in terms of production cost has gotten more expensive. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. I know exactly what is what. I mean, I'm not oblivious to the fact that majority of who watch are Jamaicans and it rough. For the other small portion of persons who live in Canada or live in America who support what we do, probably it rough for them too. You know what I say? It rough for them because a lot of Jamaicans they are foreign and it come like say Jamaica then they based upon how them live. You know, them have to work and I pay bills and I just try to make ends meet on a day-to-day basis. Um, as we talk about that and we talk about getting help and investment and da 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 da. I remember a couple months ago they talked about a grant that table in a parliament for persons like myself who are in the film industry. $1 billion grant. I haven't heard anything since about it. I hope it's still something that is in the works because too much time we hear things talk about and when them talk about we don't hear nothing more about it for all the next 10, 15 years while in that period of time that 10, 15 years the industry could have benefit from it and grow. And I can tell persons because I can tell people out of that $1 billion grant, if me get $10 million out of that $1 billion grant, if me get 10 million Jamaican dollars out of it, I can transform. And I'm not going to say that the face of the industry in Jamaica, but I can transform Richard Brown Films into a worldwide production company, meaning that I can get the necessary equipment we need and also focus on creating content that is ready for the big screen. With that, I can make something happen. With more, I can do additional things like I don't know if I you David did that the Curry Goat place. I don't know if I did you. I don't know, but if I you big up yourself. Yeah, so as I was saying that with even more money than the $10 million, I can do a lot more in terms of like say for example, maybe 50 million out of that $1 billion. All right, big up yourself, David. with 50 billion, with 15 million Jamaican dollars, I can buy the necessary equipment, focus on creating content, probably buy one of them small buster for the team. I can set up one mini studio. You know what I say? So with money, I can make things happen. Because I think a lot of times persons get them sort of money, the main thing that they probably would focus on is putting it all in one movie or two movie. And me just feel like that are the wrong approach. You have to try to make the movie them as cost effective as possible if you are to grow the industry rather than just focusing on getting two movies put out and then for the next 10, 15 years, do nothing more again. I feel like the owners would have been to set up one structure and push things in a certain direction. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. And that's why I personally ensure that I try to create content every single week to post because I can't be a type of person where I go focus on one good production where it's gonna be world class, but for the next for the next 5, 10 years, me not gonna do nothing again. For me, that's a madness because you can't create an impact with one movie. You have to create an impact with a flood. You know what I say? So that's how me look on it, and that's how the approach that we have taken towards making films, and that is the reason why for over 3 years and ongoing now, we are able to still create content and keep what we're doing going. You know what I say? That's how we've been doing it. Um, if I might say so, um, there's a lot has changed since we started out, and we still I try push it, still I try create content, we still I do what we are do, and as we say, with the hope of getting somebody on board who can make great things happen. But nonetheless, give thanks, keep supporting what we do. While we continue to push on, I got to swallow a beard and get something to eat and see if by 11 we can shoot out and get some filming going and make some things happen. You see me? That's what we are doing. So big up on yourself, big up to everybody who tuning in on the live. Big up to everybody that have been showing support in what we're doing. Big up to the ones that we definitely believe in what we are doing. You know what I say? Because a whole heap of ones and ones out there we not believe in what we are doing. Them see what we are doing, but them not really believe in what we are doing. You see me? Yeah man, yeah man. You don't know Javi Dayago and put in work. See me, give thanks, Fabian. Yeah man, so big up to the ones them where, as I say, we believe in what we are doing, really want to see us reach to the highest height that we can go. Because the sky is the limit, but we have to keep on pushing on. You get me? We have to keep on do the do. Because it just go just happen overnight and we're not gonna reach the fullest potential just so. We just keep on pushing on, keep on giving thanks. Alright? Thanks to the ones that are tuning in on the live. Because we know it kinda early. And for people I watch one live so early over YouTube, we give thanks. You know it go already. So, on other platforms, persons would have the live from before the. But over YouTube, it can look a bit different. So give thanks and bless up to everybody that have been supporting what we're doing in terms of the actors and actresses. Alton, Public, Candy, Jada, Amanda, even though she's sick. And if you not call her name, big up yourself. Big up to everybody. I'll say we're there in Portmore. We're going to Kingston probably later on for shoot too. And we do one new movie I try to get ready by Sunday. And I shoot one little piece in Kingston too. So what does I try broaden the scope and make things happen. So big up to yourself and continue to support what we do while we do what we do. All right? Yeah.